Okay. How's everybody doing so far? Are you guys having a good time so far, at least? Yeah? All right, make sure you vote because this is going to be your session for the afternoon. It's your choice, okay? So what we're going to do, this is called the App Smackdown. Has anybody been through this before? Raise your hand. Good, good, good. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to showcase your favorite, thank you, your favorite app or website. You got 2 minutes. Everybody gets 2 minutes. We're going to have a timer up here. It's like the Gong Show. Once you get 2 minutes, you're yanked. But for participating, we have some T-shirts, some goodies up here. So if you'd like to get involved, yes. Printed. Yeah, they still print things too. So if you'd like to come up and present it, just come up in this first row. We're going to start a line. And I'm going to start you off. I don't know. Can you take a list? I'll do that later. Remind me to say something about gourmet hunt later. Yes, 4 o'clock. 4 to 6. Yeah, we're not doing that right now. Yeah, like 10 to 3, yeah. Yeah, do that while I'm setting up.
While Kyle's getting set up, if you have your completed bingo card, because you saw all of our wonderful vendors that are there, make sure you write your name on the back of it. The box is right here to put the completed bingo card in. If you haven't had a chance to see all of the vendors and get your bingo card filled out, you can do that before the last session because they'll be here. Make sure it gets dropped in the box when we come back for the prize giveaway. This is how you're going to be entered into the prize giveaway. Yes, and this is how we're going to verify your PD hours as well.
Good to go?
I'm good.
All right. I'm going to use this mic. This is going to be a little tough because of the angle here, but the first app I'm going to talk about real quick is called Color Mix. Has anybody heard of Color Mix? Cool. Like 3 people. No, don't time me. All right, so what you do is you go to the Color Mix website. You get some nice color sheets for your kids, have them color it in, and then you want to go to the app. I cheated. I did it on the computer. Okay. It's going to be, all right, good. It does show up. So you get the whole frame in here, hopefully. See, it doesn't. It's Color Mix. See, it doesn't work with the smaller one. Luckily, I have the bigger one. The bigger one. We thought maybe it would work with the smaller. It has to see the whole page. That's kind of the hard part here. And there we go. But what it does is actually the bird will pop up out of the page and it will actually start walking around. So the kids can color and then make a story based on their sheet, and then it'll actually come alive. So there's some really cool ones like planes and stuff where that plane will actually fly. So they can, it's really cool, and I wish it worked, but thank you. Color, it's color, but it's color, C-O-L-A-R, because it's augmented reality. Color Mix. Color Mix. See if I can get it working. Too many.
Evidently, he gets to break the rule.
Yeah, well, I organize it, so it's all right. Yeah, see, I got to hold it up too high. Go ahead. Who's next?
Yeah, well, I'm just go down the road.
Who's next?
Are you going, Ross? No? Okay.
Ross is just a spectator. Oh, wait. Sorry, it's going. Or not. There it is. If I do it, though, it's going to...
Oh, it's going to take...
It's going to take it away. See? All right. I'm glad it worked. Since their update, it's been a lot trickier than it used to be. Oh, no t-shirt.
Is it going?
Say your name.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Latimer, and I'm from Clinton Elementary School in Maplewood, New Jersey. This is Scratch Junior. It is brand new this summer. And what you can do if you're familiar with Scratch from MIT, they had a lot of choices, so this is a much easier visual program. So for example, I programmed a cat and a soccer ball. So if I hit the green flag, it says watch me kick the ball. Kicks the ball. It changes scene, watch me shoot the ball, but it won't shoot the ball because I've said it will only do that when I touch the basketball. So this is an elementary computer programming you can do with kids as young as preschool up to any age. I was having fun making this simple little thing. You can make multiple scenes, multiple characters, and again, all the programs, all the things are right here that you can get it to do. So, thank you.
Right. Yeah, sure. We'll flip it over. Yep.
What do I do?
Yep. There you go.
How do I get online? Right here?
You're already on. Yeah. Just open a new tab. Here, just make sure you introduce yourself. Say your school you're from.
Why is it not coming on there yet?
Keep going.
Hey everybody, my name is Christine Schiraldi and I present workshops for teachers all over the state, and this is one of the hottest websites that a lot of the teachers I work with have been really excited about. It's Newsela. It's the word news, ELA.com, and this is going to provide for you every day 3 news articles, and what you can do is find the current articles here at the top. If you scroll down, they'll give you some recent articles. What you can do up at the top is search by topic, and then it'll show you the most recent articles first on down. You could also search for news articles with the magnifying glass and the plus sign. You can type in a word. Let's say you're studying something related to ecosystems. Whatever you're studying, you can type it in here. You can drop down to the grade level that you need for the news article. You can even drop down to the particular anchor standard. And then you can also find articles that have quizzes. Another way you can find articles is all the way down at the bottom. There is this little Pinterest P. And if you click on that, this is going to be text sets on issues that the students can follow over time. So as I scroll down, you'll see that we can follow animal extinction, we could follow finances, we could follow agriculture. There's all these different sets, stories with chemistry, and the students can then dive deeper into a topic. Now, let me go back and show you the actual articles and why it's so special. When you go in to any article, you'll notice that we can hit the max button. This is the article that appeared in a newspaper. And so that all students can be able to dialogue around this content and be able to read the content, there are 4 different Lexile levels. So it takes the same content. So let me just show you from here. And I could drop down and it will change the text complexity so that the students will be able to have different, oh, thank you. It didn't load, but, and there's a quiz.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
I can just plug in. Yeah, are you iPad? Yeah. Okay. There you go. Perfect. Thanks. Is that plugged in? Yeah, just give it a sec. And don't, yeah.
It just came out.
Move around too much. Just give it a second. As soon as you see it here, there you go. It'll be up on the screen in a second.
Hi, my name is Adam Newman. I'm an educator, and I've been in education for 20 years. I saw a need, and we're talking about augmented reality, so I developed this app. It's a safe, secure app for all students. The cool thing is, we want to differentiate your instruction. We want to bring in, it just came out. Yeah, hard to move around. Is that good?
Yep. Yep, there it is.
So we're going to actually hit this button real quick. And now I created a actual virtual environment by just moving around. So now the children can actually, as you move around, your classroom becomes the actual environment. It popped out again. My 2 minutes is going quick, but that's one aspect. We also have that 3D modeling that I created that you saw with the birds. But this is really cool if we want to teach about themes. We also have, how do we differentiate our instruction to our students? We have over 800 lessons geared towards the Common Core strands that a child can use. They can go on QR code sticker size, and it actually goes into an animated lesson. But we also, I created, because knowing as an educator how important it is for teachers to be seen, be heard, for our students in our classrooms, I created also Teach Connect, which allows teachers to, it's not, yeah, it keeps coming out. I'm sorry, I wish I could have shown you more. But it allowed teachers to create, it keeps coming out. So, it is Supreme Tutoring Augmented Reality. We have Teach Connect as well, for teachers to create their own lessons. How much time do I have, just out of curiosity? I'm giving every single teacher so that they can a license for Teach Connect for free. So, can you send that out, or you can see me later? I'll show you a demo. You know, I'm sorry that the thing wasn't working, but we do the same things. So,
Thank you.
thank you.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll get in contact with him and I'll email everybody and you'll get a license. Mac?
Did you say?
VGA.
I think you said legit,
That too.
since it's not Mac.
Legit? Too legit? And who are you again?
Hi, I'm Ross LeBrun. Some of you may recognize this. It's called Twitter. We were talking about, at lunch about how people come to these things and they're at different levels of understanding, and there are people all over the place, and so it's important to talk about the things that help those of us who've been doing some of this for a while. Like Twitter is one of those things, and I know some people went to Twitter introduction this morning, and kind of the next step in Twitter, because this is nice because it has all my tweets are here. I can connect with my who I'm following, who my followers are. I can then go to my notifications and I can see my whole feed. But when you're ready to kind of take it to the next step, where you can actually see things kind of broken down, so you can see all the conversations you're having at the same time, we have TweetDeck. Let me get a woo for TweetDeck. All right, beautiful. So TweetDeck aligns whatever you want. So when I have my home, this is everybody I follow. These are my notifications. Hi, Kate. Then you have what's happening today, because that's the TMNJ 14. We start to scroll. There's other things that everything you search for can be put into a column. You can follow individual tweeters, so you can just see specifically what they're putting out there. You'll notice that when you get to certain things, I've been following #Ferguson, not going to get political, but clearly it's trending. There's a lot going on there. But when you want to find something and you see something that you want to follow all the time, go into your search. Give me something. There you go. It's Lego bricks. It's not plural. There's people who get upset. We can now add this column. And it's going to add the column. I'm not endorsing here. See, time's up. Totally Rawsome. It's #Totally Rawsome. Tuesday nights at 10.
But not plugging. Anybody else? Audra? What do you need?
I need to plug this in.
New?
No, old.
Okay. Okay. You just gotta be careful with this thing. You can't be
Okay.
working too much.
Okay, I'll just set it down and keep it there.
You keep it like this, yeah.
Keep it like that? Okay. Okay,
No, let me switch over here. I'm sorry.
that's okay. I want to go into Mac apps. Okay, go ahead. There we go. Is it up there?
Yeah, as long as you got that blue bar.
Yeah, I got the blue. There you go. Okay.
It'll come up on screen. There it is.
Okay, so the app that I'm going to talk about, it's also found through a website, bedtimemath.org. What it is it's a bedtime math story that you can tell your kids every night. If you're a math teacher or an elementary school teacher, you can tie them into your math lessons with word problems. That's where I use it. It's generally all the way up from kindergarten, probably up through middle school, and every once in a while you get a good high school problem. So they give you a different problem every day. And so they give you a storyline behind it, and then if your kids are like really, really little, there's wee ones, which is really easy to do. And the best part is you can ask them the question, and then after they come up with the answer, it tells you the answer right away. So you guys don't necessarily have to do all the thought. And then this is the next one for little kids. And then again, get answer. And there's a bonus this time, and then you can get the answer. So it's an iPad, iPhone app, and it's also through the website bedtimemath.org, and the website actually emails you every day at about 4 p.m. with the new math problem of the day. So bedtimemath.org, or Bedtime Math is the name of the app, and I can actually, it's this one right here. Bedtime Math. And like I said, they have different levels. This is for big kids. And they have a bonus. And it gives you the question and the answer. And if I go back, nope, that one doesn't have it. I'm looking at past ones to see if they have the sky's the limit. The sky is the limit is that middle school, high school level. And it happens like every once in a while. I know they do all three levels, wee ones, little kids, and big kids every day, and then the sky's the limit's like every other day. But anyway, that's it. Bedtime math.
What are you, computer? Is audio on the computer? Like, does audio go to the speaker? Sorry, cool. Hi, my name is Jeremy. I'm a computer lab teacher. I want to show you audiotool.com. It is a way of creating music on the computer. It is really easy to use. I've used it with K through 6. It's amazing. So let me just demonstrate what it is. Right here, you have all your various instruments. Right here, you have a mixing board, and we're going to start off with a drum track. Just drag it out, drop it down. Okay, try again. There we go. So we start out with a drum track. I'm going to zoom in and tell it what types of drums I want to do. So we're going to do a closed hi-hat. Where are we? Closed hi-hat every other beat. And then we'll do a bass drum right here, 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 and here. Now I hit play. Then let's say I want to do a snare. Where's my snare? Here we go. And we'll do a snare here and a snare here. Hit play again. I don't claim to be a music producer. Then if you want to do melody, there's several ways to do melody, but this is the easiest. You just draw what you want it to do. And as you go like that, you hit play. And then various things that you can do if you want to add a bass line, let's say. And then down here are all effects you can do, reverb, things like that. So this is basically, if you bought this in the real world, about $40,000 worth of audio equipment that is available for free on your computer. So here's with the bass line. Again, music producer I'm not, but there it is. Real quick, does anybody have, for a Chromebook, a HDMI to VGA adapter? There you go. There you go, Chris. Come on, Chris. Come prepared next time. We got you. What do you need? iPad?
Yeah, old iPad.
Old. The Ode.
Old iPad.
Oh, you got the...
Oh, over here.
say, what? No, your camera's right there. It's not. It's right here. Oh, you got it flipped around.
I swear it's normally the other way. No.
Oh. It's all right. I'll get it one day. Let me flip you on here.
It doesn't matter.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tina Bacolis. I'm a supervisor of instructional tech at Park Ridge High School in Bergen County. So I'm going to show you today TouchCast. So it's in the second row down, second one over. It looks like a big T. It is free, but I will warn you, it's for someone who is pretty savvy. It's not as necessarily intuitive. It's a little bit more on the difficult side to use, but very cool stuff. So I'm going to open TouchCast. It's another way to make a video and edit the video, but it sort of makes a whole new level in that it provides live feed into your video. So I'm just going to pick one of these themes because it doesn't really matter. I'll just click done here. Okay, so on top of my video so right now I have my video feed. It lets me add what's called V apps. So I'm going to click on add a V app, and this will allow me to layer anything on top of my video. So instead of just laying an image of a web page, you're actually adding the web page integrated within your video. So in the corner will be a live website. So if that website changes by the time someone watches your video a month later, it's live within there. Not to mention, they can navigate within the website while your video is still playing. Same thing goes for a Twitter overlay. So if you're talking about something new in the news, that Twitter feed is live. Even if they watch the video a month later, 2 months later, whatever the live hashtags are that you want to be followed, they'll be playing next to the video while the video is going on. You can also lay in, like I'll put in Google Maps. And I'll put in Galloway. Okay, so I can enter this Google map and hit add to video. So now I'll be able to record the video with this app. I can resize it. While they're watching my video, they can navigate. Thank you, everyone.
Got it. I think so.
Yeah, it's that guy, right?
Yeah. It's already set on there, so just give it a sec. There you go. Just it's thinking you have a second monitor, so just put the. Ooh, hold on. It's just not making a good connection.
So it's purple. That's okay. It's pretty.
Yeah. Quiet down, Ross. Yeah, it's purple. Don't worry about it. Just you'll have to drag it over. Yeah. There you go.
Hello, my name is Chris Aviles. I'm going to show you a couple real quick. Number one, it's come to my attention that some people are still living without ad block. If you go to Chrome store, you look up ad block, it blocks all the ads on the internet, including the ones before YouTube videos. So if you don't have that, you need that in your life. I also feel that this one needs to get a lot more play. This is Open Dyslexic. This is a font that you could download and install on your computer that makes it a lot easier for people with dyslexia to read. I teach high school English, and so a lot of times for my dyslexic kids, I'll install the font and I'll just print it out. It apparently works so well because if you look, it is bottom heavy. I'm not a reading specialist or anything, so I don't know how it works, but I just know that my kids appreciate it. So that's a font that you would install in Word, in Google Drive, and everything like that. Next one I have for you. I like to give my kids current events, and you see the current events are really pretty ugly, aren't they? A great extension you could get in the Chrome store is called Read Comfortably. You click on it, you click Read Now, you give it a second, and it will clean up the whole article, make it nice and easy for you to print out. So there's three that you need in your life: Ad Block, Open Dyslexic if you have kids with dyslexia, and Read Comfortably makes the printing of current events super easy. Thank you.
Sure. Oh, no, I know your name.
I just need to use the computer that's up there.
Oh, okay. Just gonna flip on this link over here. Just open
Good afternoon. Ooh. Peter Brady moment right there, sorry. Good afternoon, everybody. How are you? My name is Chris Nessie. I'm a high school teacher. I'm also the host of the House of EdTech podcast, shameless plug. And I'd like to recommend to you all notepad.cc. To put it simply, notepad.cc is a piece of paper in the cloud. There is no sign up or registration, and it's free. My favorite four-letter F word. When you go to notepad.cc, you are presented with a blank page that you can just start typing on. There is no sign up. You can paste resources from other pages, documents, and at the bottom of the screen, you do have the option here. You can set and change and create a custom URL, and you can also password your page. It gets no simpler than notepad.cc. If you want to check it out, I have a demo set up at notepad.cc/House of Ed Tech, and the password is 1234. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. That was my Christmas vacation joke. Come on up.
I'm going to use
Computer? Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so my name is Jahara Muhammad. I teach mathematics at Jersey City Public Schools, and I'm going to show you two different sites in the 2 minutes. The first one is called Wolfram Alpha. It's wolframalpha.com. And this is a site that can be really useful for teachers. Basically you ask it whatever you want to know, and it'll pretty much solve an entire problem. So if you need to go back and redo or relearn things that you have to teach, this will be very useful. For example, I teach math, so if I did x squared, I don't know, plus 3 equals 15. And it would solve that problem, and it would also graph that problem. Okay, so that's very useful. The other thing that I wanted to show you is Google. I went to a workshop last week. Again, that website is Wolfram Alpha, WOLFRAMALPHA. The other site is Google, and I found out that I thought I knew a lot about Google. It turns out I don't. One of the things that I learned was about the Google operators. So if I'm looking for a particular file, and one of the things our students do is they just type in, if I'm looking for a Civil War. And I would look up, sites would pop up, and I'm not sure which one is the most reputable, but if I were to use a Google operator like, let's see, sites, and then I would type in gov, it would give me all the websites that have the extension of .gov, which means that it would be a little more useful. So this is something really useful that you can use with them, and if you don't know what the Google operators are, you can just Google operators. And if you click on like support, I believe this is nope, that's not the one. Google search operators, it'll show you all the different operators. You can search for PDF files if I'm just looking for, oh, there you go. Thank you.
What you need? iPad? Okay. Wait. Which new one or old one?
It's an old one. That's why I'm like, sorry.
There's it. Hold on. We have a new one right here. Nope. We got you. I'm just gonna have to hold it like this. Just flip down here. You can start talking on this side.
Hi, I'm Casey Cohen. I teach high school English at Philadelphia Performing Arts, a string theory school. And I just wanted to show off one of our favorite apps today. So we use Book Creator. So we can use this for any type of writing, for writing kids' books, for creative writing, and so on. We most recently used Book Creator for one of our final projects, we had students analyze all the elements, fictional elements of a novel they chose, and then they had to rewrite the ending, and they had to demonstrate their understanding of the elements and explain how they changed. So when you're creating a book, it's really simple. You can add in photos, you can add in, you can take pictures, you can add in, you can draw in text, and you can add in typewritten text as well. And whenever you're ready to put your book together, I just want to show you what a final copy looks like. So we had 2 students read The Time Traveler's Wife. So they put in all the images that they wanted, and then they were able to actually bring in their voices. They recorded themselves reading their rewritten story. So it just added the combination of the voice and the image and the text, kind of brought the story to life in a new way. It's Book Creator. Book Creator. Yeah, and this is what it looks like. That's, well, so, yeah. Yeah.
So I'm Dan Gallagher. I work with mostly elementary teachers on how to incorporate iPads in their classroom. I've got 2 different apps I can show you. They both do the same thing. One's called Yak It Kids, and the other one is called Chatterpix Kids. And I'll demonstrate Chatterpix Kids right now. It's very simple. I've had kindergartners use it. Basically, when you open up the app, you touch Take Photo. You can take a picture of anything. The next step is you draw on your mouth. And then you'll have 30 seconds of record time, and then you can be able to save that video to your camera roll to use anywhere you want. My name is Dan Gallagher. I'm here at Teach Meet, New Jersey. I'm showing Chatterpix Kids as well as Yak It Kids. I showed this at a faculty meeting, and the principal hated me because I went first. The rest of the faculty meeting, that's what teachers were doing. Up at the top, you hit next. You can go through the different filters. Yak It Kids also allows you to change your pitch of your voice. And then you can add text, stickers, all of that. When you're finished, you hit next at the top, and down the bottom corner, you're able to save that to your camera roll. So the 2 apps, Chatterpix Kids, which is in the top right-hand corner, and then Yak It Kids, which is down at the bottom. Thank you.
So Will had the great idea of using that on my surgery scar. He thought that would be funny. New iPad?
Hi guys, my name is Annie Yip. I teach in Montgomery, which is north of here, way north of here. It's near Princeton. I'm a math and science teacher, so I'm going to show you one that I learned as a math counts advisor. Because we're always looking for enrichment opportunities for our math kids, and it's really tough to come up with new ways to like challenge them. So this is kind of like a social media version of challenging kids to do math. So what they do, this is called mathfights.com. So what they do is they log on to it. They have to make a username and a password, but they can go on and hit fight, and it will search for an opponent for you, and it will, like, it could be anywhere around the world, and you can earn badges. You can earn all these different cool things through the website. You'll find somebody to fight with. So you will have 5 rounds, and it's like all multiple choice questions. So you hit start, and then you get a question. And from what I've noticed, it's a lot of pre-al and algebra type of questions. So what you would do is you would try to solve it. If you solve it first, you get 100 points. But if they solve it before you, then they will get the 100 points. And if you still get it right, you'll get 50 points. So either way, you'll get some kind of points unless you really didn't know the answer. So my math counts kids really like this because the nature of what they like to do is to go and compete in math competitions. So this is like something that I show my kids who finish math early and just are sitting around. I'm like, well, you know, we have a classroom account. You can make it, and you can, you know, find an opponent anywhere around the world, and you can play against them. So you just hit submit, and they got it right, and we got it wrong. Well, we got it right, but we got it right second, so then you just keep going.
Kyle. Supposed to take that long?
No, no.
Oh.
You might have to switch it on your MacBook though. Just show that it's.
I'll let someone else go first, if you want.
Is it something that's a Mac app, or can you just pull up the website?
Well, it's already built into my Chrome, so. Okay, so maybe not.
Sorry.
That's okay. Alrighty, never mind.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Your computer?
Yeah, I'll use yours. Put it down here.
Yep.
Pull it up. Hello, my name is Rachel Ludwig. I'm a recent graduate here of Stockton College, and my friend Louis Appalucci, who's here today, taught me how to use this website, which on one of my interviews, the principal of the school actually looked on my website and said, because I had taken my portfolio with me, and he said, oh no, I've seen all that. I looked at your website. So I thought, hey, that's pretty cool. Oh wait, I need to log in, sorry. So this is a website that you can upload for those of you who are still looking for jobs. Can go online, create a site, upload your resume, your certificates. Here's my site. So I'm certified in elementary and middle school English. So this is kind of my first page. This is me in student teaching. And then if you see at the top here, I just have a quick picture of myself having graduated, a little bit about my story. And then along the top, there's other information like my contact, how to get in touch with me, and I inserted a few pictures, my resume, philosophy of education, and then here you'll see, like, and people really appreciate this, is everything that somebody who would be looking at you as a potential candidate for working in their district could actually just go on here and read everything that they want to read about you as a person. So, and that's called Weebly.com. Thank you.
All right, let's try this one more time. Yeah, this is the last one. Sorry, Will. Oh, yeah, no, we're at 1:44, so.
He like wants to.
I think it's coming there. So what you can do is actually just drag
Okay.
it over for now.
Gotcha. Oh, because it's like pulling from over
it thinks
there.
it's a second monitor right now.
Ah.
It takes you longer.
Yeah, but look how huge it is.
That's all right. Try to do what you can.
Okay, I wanted to show you guys some extensions. One of the extensions I want to show you is called TLDR. TLDR, and it stands for Too Long Didn't Read. So it might be good for your students, especially if you have lazy students, which I'm sure you definitely don't. So I'm going to go to a National Geographic article, and I'm sorry, this is like, I can't see it on my screen. So I'm going to be on this National Geographic article, and similar to the extension you were shown before, if I click TLDR, it skims it down so you can only see the appropriate text. But more importantly, TLDR makes cliff notes of any website. So it'll shave it down to just a summary. I don't know why it's taking so long, but... Oh, there we go. Okay, so it shaves it down to just a summary, and you get options of a summary, a short summary, a medium summary, or a long summary. So it'll take any article and make it cliff notes. Another one, which is really cool, is kind of like Wordle or Tagxedo. It'll aggregate all of the most commonly frequent words on a web page. So if I just click word cloud, it'll make an infographic of all of the most common words on that page and make the more common ones big. So that'll be good for sparking a class discussion. That's word cloud. Another one is called Tab Cloud. Tab Cloud is really good if you're a high school teacher and you teach the same things like 4 or 5 times in a day and you want to show your students like 2 or 3 websites, and by the end of class you've closed them and you have to like reopen them, which is really annoying. So if I have my websites open that I want to use, if I click on Tab Cloud, it lets me save that set of tabs that's open right now. So I can name it like Lesson on Osmosis, and then I can just click on that tab again and it'll reopen all the tabs from where I left off. Thank you.
And that is the App Smackdown.